teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl here in the booth with Kirk Broomstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Here's the second down play. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on third down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up a first down to keep this drive alive.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff running right. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Bama, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the back gets the football. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He gets loose. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. The Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to his right and finds his man.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Completion makes it second and short. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Wells. And the Wolverines pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
Look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against them.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. Catch made down inside the 20. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Powering through. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. It's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. The Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made by the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
On first down, it's play action. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return, but hey, set up the offense at the 35. The first play of this drive now from the 35. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
This quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit. Wasn't able to complete this pass.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
Misfire and first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Design quarterback run. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks an open space.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
2nd down after that previous play. And now the running back's got it again. He's found some room at the 45. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Breaks through the tackler. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He's looking to scramble. And the ball to the ground. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a...
And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that catch is hauled in. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it from the gun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it with room to run. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, tie.
Man, that is a great example of the option. Pitch it out perfectly. They completely caught the defense off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Wells. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. The Wolverines begin to crank up the tempo a bit. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Fights through a tackle. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Fires into the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Now he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Michigan. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
First play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, and another incompletion.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Breaks free. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. First down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Moves out of the pocket. It's another deep shot. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Wolverines. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. This will likely be the last play of the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Catch made on the out route. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes.
And here comes a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. And finally, he's looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Michigan. That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after you scoring a touchdown. That one sails out of the back of the end zone. Good touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Look out, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. The shotgun handoff here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
He's running out of time here. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Finally throws it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be 1st down there. And the Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage. And
looking downfield near the end zone. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
But one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Play fake, looking to throw. Fine time, moving to his left. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The lead remains at 11 after the miss.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. One of those critical third down plays coming up. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the left side. He's in the clear. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That's a highlight play for that quarterback. Sands the pocket, delivers a strike even though he knows he's going to get pounded.
Yeah, for young quarterbacks, when coaches talk about pocket presence, this is exactly what they're talking about. He stood in there and made that throw, not worrying at all about taking the hit.
The obvious move here is to go for a 2-point conversion to cut this lead to 3 as time winds down. Quarterback drops back. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit just a field goal. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Getting set. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
We'll give it to the running back. Fighting off the defender.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receiver in motion now. They go with a direct snap. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Third down, out of the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Everything taken away, this quarterback uses his mind and his feet. Really nice job here working with the lead. Why take a chance and throw it into traffic? He pulls it down, picks up some big yards there on that third down, and up for the first down.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Fires it on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They get a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Launching one to the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Penalty on the defense won't make much difference this close to the goal line. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now first and goal from the 1. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. It's a second and goal play for the offense. And they'll try the quarterback sweep. Touchdown, Wolverines! This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. What a stiff arm. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep for late game heroics. He's got it on the left sideline for a huge gain. Touchdown, Alabama. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Pounding away with the run game. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Bringing pressure. Can't get it away. The defense has got to play huge stop at this stage of the game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. On third down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And you're wondering, could they maybe take a safety here? He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He hands it off from the gun. Fights off a defender.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Powering through the defender. Touchdown. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Chris, what a great job. What a celebration by this offense. They worked so hard to get it close enough. They punch it in behind that offensive line, and now they've got the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Running out of time in the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you've got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Their last chance here. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And they heave it deep downfield. And he throws his third interception of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but